kind of nice with it.
Yeah.
I am curious what like the history looks like between these guys. We'll have to see if we can figure that out. But in the meantime, we are getting into game number 1 here, and we are going back to small battlefield. We've been seeing a lot of small battlefield today, and honestly, a lot more in general. I feel like people are finally realizing that PS2 is a really big stage, and maybe not super neutral. Ooh, I was a little scared about that snooze, but no, he just jabs him out, resetting, and Maister is stuck in the corner.
Interesting. These two players have never played against each other, but I did find the set data versus BeastModePaul and Mia. They have played 3 times. Mia has taken the set every single time, but 2 of those 3 times it has been a game 5 and then once a game 4. So BeastModePaul knows how to get his licks in versus the Game & Watch. I
remember Supernova BeastModePaul almost 3-0'd Mia, and Mia had to bring it back, but another shield break from Paul. Okay, that's a pretty good statement in game number 1.
Yes, it is. And that's the second shield break we've seen from Paul in this block already.
Crazy.
Crazy stuff. And, I mean, not to go back on like the first stock of the last set BeastModePaul had in game 1 was a shield break. So, I mean, it might be stuck in like a, parallel dimension. It might be in a Black Mirror episode.
I think something that Paul kind of does is he leans into the shield break power of his character, especially with those buffs, and sort of reminds people game number 1, like, hey, you can't shield against me. He checks it out. He makes sure that they know. And then once they are afraid to shield, he does things like that. I'm not going to dash up shield. Instead, I'm just going to walk in your face. You get snooze, you get F smashed, and now what do? You shield? Do you not shield? Good luck.
Oh, it's absolutely crazy. The distance we were able to play around Game & Watch seemed to be just able to maul this 2D monster that so many of the characters have a problem with. Zoom out, can't get caught by these back air coverage that Game & Watch loves to rely on.
Hoping for an air dodge down there from Maister. Not going to get it. Back air is coming out, and now we see the bacon setup in the corner, but a bit of a fake out. I like that from both players. Oh,
run up jab. Hey, I'll take the damage.
He's punished an up smash.
Off my stage.
That is crazy. He punished up smash. I know he had accelerate, but still.
Up top there, too, working on a 3 stock, especially with these buffs online. It could get scary.
Maister really struggling to get in.
Yeah, and that's not something you say often at all, especially for Game & Watch. They love being able to open up cans, from jump, from ledge, from the sky. Anywhere you can usually find a combo, but BeastModePaul put the end to all of that noise in game 1.
Yep, another situation in the corner where he's scared to get up and shield. So many different ways that BeastModePaul is conditioning him, forcing him into the corner that he wants him in, and then letting the trap go off.
Wow. Really have not seen somebody like handle Maister like that in a game in a very long time. That is crazy.
Great stuff there from BeastModePaul. Exciting to see what he's doing with the character. A character that a lot of people think is not consistent enough to keep doing it at top level play, and BMP is proof to the contrary.
Yeah. Always really fun sets. It's interesting when a character is able to put other people in unique situations that other characters cannot put them in. I think Hero is a paramount example of that. You can do so many unique things, and it makes the opponent you're playing against think in different ways they usually don't have to. So it's always fun for people like us to be able to look at that and oogle and ogle at it and see, like, break down the situations.
I love the whole archetype of RNG item characters in general. Of course, like the paradigm, I think, of Faust from the OG Guilty Gears back in the 90s when they first came out without character. The way that these characters create scenarios that are so varied game to game. It feels like you're playing something different every single time, and the onus is on both players to see who can react better to what the game gives them.
And by the way, we're already up stock.
Yeah.
We're just past 30 seconds into this game. BeastModePaul is already killing it.
Ooh, you're gonna force him high.
Run up jabs here too. We're able to close so much space. Didn't even have Accelerado online that time.
I love that run-up throw. Just every once in a while, BMP throws that out to remind Maister not to shield. There you go again. Stop shielding, my guy. What are you doing?
Psych up again here, too. This is kill percent on Game & Watch. Zoom out of the situation. Coverage. That down smash could have led to death if BeastModePaul is able to close the gap quickly.
Yeah, I did like that coverage there.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we see BeastModePaul sit in the menu for a little bit longer, and it's an interesting mix-up for him, and also a bit of a gamble, because, of course, you can't regen mana while you're in menu, so he has to be very careful about not overusing that timing mix-up.
Air dodge forced out here to great grab Maister. That's where we found a lot of our openings in this game, at least, is off of these grabs. Dash attacking the wrong way.
Okay, a little heal, a little zoom, but he's very low on MP. BMP is a player who prefers to use a lot of MP early and try to create his advantage from that, and that means that you end up in these situations eventually where if you don't get enough normals, then you can run very low.
Down air, finally going to take the stock from Maister on the board once again. But the deficit is there. Run-up jabs, not going to go for the second set of jabs until we see that shield come up, but Maister smart on the defense, able to punish it perfectly. Oh, this is big.
This is where Maister gets in. When he does get in, he has so much damage. Great usage of the bacon into the chair. Not going to kill, but it's setting up for an anti-air, and he gets it. That covers everything.
Avoiding all these nairs here too. Playing the range when we have that full mana bar, we're able to put up all of these spells. Maister flashing that bucket as much as possible, so showing we will absorb anything that isn't that level 2 spell.
Yes.
Ooh, really good dash shot, getting under all of that nonsense.
Ooh, speaking of dash attack again, Maister starting to find his openings. He has clawed this back. This was 3 stocks to 1, by the way.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Oh, what a catch.
From the jaws of defeat, Maister able to snatch victory in that game too. It could have started to get really ugly. That 2-0 deficit is nothing anybody wants to be in.
I feel like BMP got a little bit too comfortable on his recoveries at the end there, and we saw twice in a row Maister was able to find his setups, and then he goes out for the deep read mix-up when he needs it most to close out the game. Great stuff there, catching BMP sleeping just a little bit, but I have a feeling that one probably woke him up Katy Perry style going into this game number 3.
Getting the hands warm, gotta wipe them down and get ready for the next game.
Yeah, BMP is a big fan of his hand warmers.
Have to be, man, I get it.
You can get chilly in the venues.
It's a big venue, man. It's a big venue. It would cost too much money to heat this entire area up too, so I get it.
Someone said rigged in the chat. For who? Who is it rigged for?
It's 1-1.
I love Twitch chat. I hope y'all are having a good time. I know I'm having a great time here out on a Saturday at MomoCon. We're in top 64, I think top 32 by this point. Gonna be running it all the way up to top 8 in this block, which will be happening tomorrow on VGBC 1, so definitely check that out.
Nair's over. Accelerado already putting in so much work, clocking in overtime on this one, 94%, and nothing to speak of on the end of Maister.
Yeah, let's hope that overtime is paid because he is cashing out here, taking that first stock absolutely unanswered.
Nah, he's getting holiday pay for this one.
Oh, yeah,
this is 3x.
3x,
Yeah,
wow, I was just hoping for time and a half.
Accelerado again here too. Wow, down tilt spacing was really good there. This is an option you seldom see from Hero's kit, but BeastModePaul pulls out every stop here, especially after losing that game, after having such a strong lead.
Yeah, you know that he is locked in right now. He does not want this to go to a game number 5. You have proven that you have what it takes to take it over Maister in these next 2 games. However, on Maister's side of things, he's looking at it and saying, you know what, I've proven I can adapt.
Up air coverage, looking for the Nair. You usually see up B, but eventually does come after the Nair fails to hit the final hit for the knockback.
Again, he's catching those jumps from BMP in the corner. It's the same thing that killed him last time.
Flame slash coverage, yeah.
Well, he didn't shield. Trying to
Wow,
crouch
that
up.
did so much damage. That was 30.
Ooh, goes for another sizzle there. And this is where you start to run a little bit awry on that mana. What a spot dodge on the up smash. You know what? We'll take a jab. That's not so bad. 26, though.
That's really good, especially pinned in the corner like that, too. Immediate spot dodge when we got the landing from the zoom.
It's kind of crazy. You hit him with one spell, he hits you with a jab. It evens out. These characters are kind of messed up when you think about it.
I couldn't agree more, my friend. Placing Bang perfectly at ledge height. Maister smart to just hang on the ledge and use the invincibility on Get Up to avoid all of that explosion.
You know, they say that the mark of like a true Luigi player is when you get the misfires when you need them. Or for heroes, it's the zooms when you need them. I'm convinced that for BeastModePaul, the proof is that he always gets that boom right when he's in the right spot to catch the corner with it.
That's true. It explodes the perfect spot every single time. It catches ledge hang, it catches Get Up. He is really good at finding that right spot.
Okay, there's the zoom though.
Forward air over, looking for a jump, not going to find it, but forward tilt gets us out of dodge. Big jump over, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
What a good anti-air tool that up tilt is, and up smash as well. So many really good, out of air catch options for BeastModePaul and this hero.
BMP getting everything he needed there, from the heel to the accelerate to get himself out of there. Very good RNG, and he's taking advantage. However, Maister, now that it's gone, doing it right back to him with these up air juggles.
Really good grab there, too. Catching that landing. The air dodge down thought would keep BeastModePaul safe.
And these up airs have been so potent. Game & Watch Maister doing a very good job of creating the scenarios where you can get those up airs started.
Oh, big coverage here, too. I love that we use that as a combo opener. Comes in from such huge range, especially the Accelerado online.
That was so good. It looked like it was an air dodge bait, but he ends up kind of double baiting him there. And Maister does get hit pretty hard for it. You're at kill percent right now.
Good landing immediately off the land on that right side platform. Wanted to run up to Maister, but baited out every option entirely. Oh, wow, the reflector. Nice.
That's a great pull for him. It is gone, though. Now Maister has an opportunity to get this kill, and he does. Okay.
That feels bad. That's one of those kill options that you take it, but it does not feel good to find. Uppy over here, too. Both players have come to a standstill. No one wants to be the one to make the first mistake.
This kind of works out for Maister because you're just waiting out the buff.
Yeah, I get it.
He's playing so safe. Oh, but not safe enough. And BeastModePaul finds his way through with a JV2.
Solid. Return to form here. A little hiccup in that game, too, but BeastModePaul brought it back. Obviously, it would have been, again, a really good comeback if Maister was able to find it at 120+% in that final stock scenario.
I'm really curious what the stage pick is going to be here. Small battlefield is looking pretty good for BMP. I kind of want like something larger, and yeah, Hollow Bastion is going to do that, just so that you can get further away from Hero. You can, again, going back to like what Fatality was doing with the Captain Falcon, where you can dash back, or in this case, fade back forward air a few more times before you get stuck in the corner.
Right.
And I think it really adds up.
Interesting. And they also have, one thing we haven't seen is I really like when heroes use their up B coverage to get through like ledge hangs, or if you're catching someone coming back to the stage. Edge guarding really has not been on the agenda for BeastModePaul on this one. We are taking the scraps in the middle of the stage, catching a lot of jump reads, a lot of air dodge stuff back to the stage.
Yeah, I don't blame him for being scared to go for the edge guards, especially since you're doing so well on the stage.
Yeah. Because
it's so easy to get reversaled by Game & Watch by that up special. And once you do, you can be caught out with no resources, or get that one jump read from Maister and you just die from the back air.
Uppy out of the situation. Maister had a really good positional advantage, but BeastModePaul able to get feet back on ground.
See BMP using those level 1 and level 2 side Bs, just creating that pressure on Maister, making it so hard for him to approach. That is the win condition, using those disjoints and those spells to play keep away.
Great jump away, that's extra damage. Ooh, I thought we were going to maybe dash under that turnaround back air from Maister. BeastModePaul not going to choose for it.
Yeah, no air dodge from Maister. Both of them are being very disciplined with giving those out. We're playing a game where they're baiting out air dodges for those big punishes so often. Great pull on the bounce.
Yeah, he needed that one right there. That was awesome.
That was the homie right there. Sakurai just gifted it into his game real quick.
Psych up once again coming online. Doesn't really need it though. Sizzle will be enough to take that stock.
Ooh, interesting forward air through the invincibility.
Yeah.
Try to get that MP anyway.
Ooh, misses that in there. Landing caught by Maister. Too high a percent to go for anything further than just uppy coverage. Ooh, bucket ill-advised there.
BeastModePaul not getting what he was looking for in that menu. He wanted an Oki wake-up option coming from those spells. Not able to find it, so he doesn't overcommit. Good patience from him. But now Maister with an opportunity because he catches the zoom.
Bounce again when we're off stage. It does not matter. We will finish it with a back air. No need for the ledge trap.
Side special. Get him stuck on the corner. This is kind of a weird scenario because Maister does have stage control, but he's in disadvantage. And another shield break coming out from BMP.
Devastating. Absolutely devastating, especially for a character as light as Mr. Game & Watch. 60%, you are dead to forward smash every single time.
Maister is refusing to stop using his shield. He's run up shielding like he's playing Smash 4 right now, even after getting shield broken. Look at that. He just keeps doing it over and over.
I mean, I get it. We got to get these nairs started. Game & Watch is a character who loves getting up and close. So it's really hard when your game plan gets disrupted as much as that does here versus BeastModePaul.
That was really scary there. BeastModePaul not able to find the whack. However, he's continuing to hold the pressure. Again, not getting what he's looking for in the menu. I'm not sure which one it is. Maybe one of the explosives trying to catch him on wake up.
Good cross up. The empty up over shield there too. Just pop out with up B. Break up the up close situation.
Nice. See a little pop off there from BMP as well.
Smooth game there too, man. I mean, it was like JV2 stock, JV2 stock, 2 stock. BeastModePaul seems to be fired up for this weekend, as I think everyone else in this venue is, as you can see right there.
I'm telling you, it's this advanced fuel. These guys are gaming. There's no other explanation for it.
Hey, what are you doing? You trying to hide this? George's trying to steal the shaker bottle.
That's for me later.
No. That's for
It is nice, though.
It's really good.
By the way, that design on there, that is like properly laser cut in. That's not getting washed off anywhere. It looks real nice. Let's see if actually, can I get it in the camera a little bit? Yeah, you can kind of see it.
You can see the
it's pretty good, right?
The change, the perforation, if you will.
Yeah, that is textured. Very nice stuff that we got here. I love this ice shaker. If it disappears, don't tell him, chat.
What happened?
Don't worry about it.